Hey, what's up? I'm gonna do this real quick by request. One was a question about how much do I pay my people, and another one was like an update with Jam Pro. Every now and then I promote videos talking about Jam Pro. Right now, I'm waiting to go to church. I'm in Atlanta, Georgia right now, and I'm going to a men's ministry called Fight Night, but that's something totally different. So what I want to talk to you about, I started a cleaning franchise with Jam Pro. A little back history real quick. I was into real estate. I'm still into real estate, but while the market is doing its thing, I want to invest in other businesses, multiple streams of income. That is the goal. One person asked me to do updates. So I'm going to do an update. I started with Jam Pro back in June, maybe July, and I'm up to 7 contracts. I would have had 13, but I'm still going through the process of hiring people. So if you have, I want to share. So if you have any proven practices about hiring people, please comment below so other people can see how to hire dependable people. I was looking at a contract that would have paid me $3,000 a month. It was a pretty big contract because my performance with Jam Pro was so well, they started trusting me. Don't worry about if you're into franchise and if you're with Jam Pro, anybody else, don't worry about getting those little contracts. They want to give you little contracts just to see how you work before they give you the big contracts. They want to make sure that you can perform on a smaller contract. So I took about 6 small contracts, and a 7 contracts pretty big. But they was going to give me another contract, which was about $3,000. And learn from my mistake. I'm working behind the curve because I didn't have enough people hired. I have about 5 team crew. I have 3 at night, and I have 2 in the morning. I'm one of the people, so it's all depending on that's 5 men, including me. So 2 in the daytime, 3 at night. And they consist of older people. And my father, he's with me, so it's not really friends and family, but my father, he's there. So anyway, start recruiting people now. Don't wait till you get a job, a schedule, or a contract, and then try to hire people. Always be interviewing, always, and I need to practice that because I'm doing that as we speak. But I would have had 8 contracts, and I would have been about 5, maybe 6,000 a month. That one contract alone was almost $3,000. So I'm right about 25, maybe $2,600 a month. And I just started Jam Pro in June and July, and I could have grown bigger than that because I could have took on 13, maybe 14 contracts. But again, I rather have quality over quantity, just trying to get all these jobs and not have enough people to work them. Then I'm going to end up being the one to work in it. So Jam Pro is working out wonderful for me. Yeah, they take out their franchise fees, but you don't have to market. You don't have to go around trying to get content. They kind of feed you if you do the job. So that's one thing. So Jam Pro is working out really well with me, and I'm looking to hire more people. I'm in the Southeast region right now. And another person will ask me how much do I pay my people. So I'm gonna make it easy, and I'm working from a concept, a mindset of working on the business, not in the business, because I'm seeing now that it's costing me more money, which I've already known, but I just did the number. It's costing me more money to work in the business. I know, how does that sound? If you have a contract that's 600, you're trying to work it, but you should be working on your business, growing your business, shaking hands, kissing babies, talking to other people that's in the franchise, you know, going around and make sure that your people are doing the thing, or hire somebody to do that. And I understand when you first start out, you're trying to make as much money as you can, but 1 or 2 contracts are not going to change your life. So I would employ this strategy, this mindset for my first contract. But going back to what I was saying, I know I'm kind of rambling and I'm trying to keep this less than 5 minutes. Another person, how much do you pay your people? Well, it's all depending on the job. I try to get, I would love to say 50%, but I try to get at least 30 to 40%. So let's say, I'm gonna make it easy for myself. Let's say $1,000. If I'm bringing $400 home and not touching anything, I'm cool with that, because if I keep doing this over and over and over and over and over again, therefore it's gonna turn 8 to 12 to 16 to 20 to 24 to this number to keep going up. So it all depends on the job. I have a contract of $600. I got 2 people working the job. I estimate how many hours it's going to take. So if I'm trying to take 40%, man, I don't want to do this math. If I say I want to take 40%, 50% of 600 is 300. So that's going to be about 270. Is that right? No, that's going to be about 240. So I look at the 360, right? 360 and 240 is 600. So I look at the 360 and I try to say, okay, it's going to take 2 hours. I may need two people. You do the math on that part. So I say, listen, it's 2 hours. If you were here, even if you're here an hour, I'm still going to pay you for 2 hours. Because, and if you over here over 2 hours, I'm still going to pay you for 2 hours. So you want to look at the job. You want to look at a percentage. Say, listen, I won't take no less than 30% for the job. Everything else, the other 70% can go towards your employees based off how many hours and how many people you're going to need to do it. So that's one way of doing it. I try not to pay by the hour because people milk the clock. I try to say, listen, I'm going to pay you for 2 hours, but I try to incentivize, get done in an hour. Not that you're skipping things, but if you can get done, I'm still going to pay you for 2 hours. And, trying to hire enough people. Where I do see a lot of people, they try to get greedy and they only put one person in there and they burn that one person out. So if you can afford to put two people in there, put two people in there, and on some job sites or whatever the case may be. But I just want to come real quick. I got to run to church. I hope this helped out somebody. Leave comments below. I'm sorry for not being so consistent, but I have so much going on. But yeah, franchise, the cleaning service has done wonderfully well for me, and I'm kind of moving at my own pace. I can really be a lot more aggressive, but I'm still getting my feet wet with it. So far, I'm about 7 contracts. I would have been about 13, maybe 14. And my contracts consist from the low end of 145 for a contract, doing it once a week, all the way up to about $800 doing 3 times a week. And I would have had one. It was 6 days a week, but it was like 2,800 6 days a week. So it's out there. But yeah, let me run into this men's ministry, man. I got to get my mind right, my spirit right. Praise the Lord at all times. And I just want you to grow and be successful. And I'm going to try to be on here more often and give you my trials and tribulations and testimonies and everything like that. But I recommend this business for anybody. All right. Have a great one.